Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your full moon, lunar eclipse, and Sag reading from June 5th until July 5th when we have the next full moon in Cancer. So a little background information, lunar eclipses are about polarity and relationships. This one in particular is asking us to look closely at our wants, our needs, and where we might be lacking in our lives. This particularly concerns the logical versus the intuitive, details versus higher truths. Ideally, we should be striking a balance between the two. The Sagittarius energy of this full moon highlights communication, attitude, and our sense of adventure and travel. And that can be astral travel as well. And basically, something's been building inside of us, and now is the time to let it out. So this brings me to my final message before we get into our reading. If you guys are looking to do any healing work, I encourage you to check out my friend Maria Paz Healing. She's a Reiki master and powerful healer, and I've linked her website down below if you guys are interested. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that they need to hear. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from June 5th through July 5th. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Whoa, look at that. You guys coming out. Ooh, Temperance coming out in the reading. I gotta love it. You gotta love it. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oh, Queen of Cups from June 5th through July 5th. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from June 5th through July 5th. All right, let's get this going, you guys. Lots of pentacles, so a lot of issues with health or work, money, stability. Yeah, but beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the overall energy of this card is the Empress. This is Venusian energy. This can be Libra or Taurus. But the Empress in reverse is somebody who is not seeing things come to fruition either the way they would like, when they would like, basically being a very creative, fertile, manifesting type person, but for something feeling blocked or not being able to do that for some reason or the other. We have the Justice card, so more Libra energy. Some of you might have Libra in your chart, be dealing with a Libra because of some sort of injustice or some sort of lack of balance. Now that can be external or that can be within. But you guys are showing up right now as the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is the Sun in Capricorn. This energy is interesting, and I'm very happy that it's in the reverse, because in the reverse, it's you releasing. The Death card, this is the After Tarot. So it shows the regular Rider-Waite images, but what would happen a few seconds after what we're used to seeing. And this is a reminder that, you know, transition is coming. Doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing. You know, this transition is coming. Okay, it comes for all of us. But in the reverse, this person is releasing, they're stepping into the flow. This is you guys, Sag, stepping into the flow of things, releasing that resistance to any sort of change, understanding that, you know what, things are changing in the world around us, internally, you know, in your life, you know, within your household, whatever it might be, and that there's a need for release. And I think you're pretty comfortable with it at this time. Now, the next energy is how you project yourself to the world. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but more explicitly it's Saturn and Taurus. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is delays and frustrations. I'm not surprised, because this Empress energy is also like trying to manifest something, but then it not really coming to fruition. And this is how people are seeing you. Whatever you've invested your time, your energy, your love, your money into, you know, it's either not coming in, it's not happening. So you're really going to have to like rework your game or rework your plan. So some people might be seeing you as a little bit frustrated. Some of you might have seen you as even hitting rock bottom, but really learning, okay, that there's nothing left here to harvest from. I've learned from that. Next year, this will not happen. Okay. Or next time around, this won't happen. The third card out is what is blocking you. We got the Knight of Swords. This energy has been coming out right, left, and center. So the Knight of Swords is an energy of dogma. This is a knight who is just very quickly moving towards his target, has tunnel vision, doesn't care who he or she cuts down in his way, his or her way. And the Knight of Swords is that Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. In the reverse, it's slightly abusive. This is either somebody in your surroundings that's creating chaos. They might be violent, they might be verbally abusive. It could be a boss, it could be a partner, it could be an aspect of yourself where you're extremely hard on yourself and there's chaos and anxiety. And as we know right now in the world, we're seeing that with everything having to do with the coronavirus and also with all of the protests and the injustice that, you know, people are rightfully protesting, but the violence that's associated with it. And I'm worried here that some of my Saggies out there with this energy, okay, and especially with Mercury moving into Cancer and then retrograding, my Saggies have to really protect themselves from being sucked into low vibe energy, okay? Being sucked into chaos, which is going to create confusion within their own lives when you're just trying to do the right thing, okay? So the next card out is what you need to do to overcome these obstacles. You get the Eight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More explicitly, it's Sun and Virgo. It's about stepping back. So again, this is the After Tarot. He has created this beautiful sort of piece with these three pentacles. Now he's stepping back to take a look and see what details he hasn't covered, where he might need to polish it, where he might need to touch things up. So giving yourself a little bit of space and distance from this situation and time from this might be a love relationship, it might be life in general, it might be world events, you know, you guys will know better than I will, but stepping back and doing like a really hardcore analysis of like how you can make this perfect. And then also that evaluation of what are you doing and is it rewarding for you and does it pay the bills, or is it rewarding, is it enough to satiate you but also give you this greater sense of doing good for the collective, okay? So it's nice energy there for you guys. What you can do within in order to help you achieve those desires: celebrate, take some time out to, you know, meet up with your friends, whether that's just online or family members. But this really reminds me of, it's in the Vice Versa Tarot, and it's about really connecting with your soul tribe, being with like-minded people who share the same vision and same goals as you. Doesn't mean you have to agree on everything, right? But people that you feel good around, people that are supportive. And, you know, and it ends with this beautiful Rumi quote that, you know, there are 1,000 ways or 100 ways to kneel and kiss the ground. And I just love that. And I want you guys to take that to heart. And this is that energy of sort of inclusion also, this sort of like a more pluralistic society, you know, really including, you know, you might have friends, I'm getting, you know, friends and family who think different, they view the world differently, or political events, or, you know, your life or whatever differently, but really coming together in that love and in that celebration. And then this is also for you to celebrate all of your successes because you're clearly moving through a major transition here. The next card is what you can learn from the outside world. Again, this is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is beautiful energy because she is, again, this earth energy. You know, but she's that watery part of earth, and she really represents that Sagittarius Capricorn period. So this could be you. I might have a lot of Sag Capricorn cuspers who are listening to this, and I'm tapping into your energy. But, you know, she's really taking a look at her baby and what she's cultivated, what she's nurtured, and her ability and her power to create. Now, the Queen of Pentacles does have, has a little bit of a warning though, because she's in the upright. So it's, you know, it's all good, but there's that warning to really make sure that, Sag, you take care of yourself before you take care of others. Okay, that you have your resources are replenished and full, and that you're not making a major sacrifice for someone else or for others. Because again, some of you might be really getting sucked into the the shadow aspects of what's going on right now, the negativity, the chaos, the anxiety, and there's something larger at play here. And so I really need my Saggies to be, to be aligned, to be balanced, and to be in a safe and secure place, even if it's just within, because there's so much inner wisdom that you have to tap into. And your final outcome is the Sun. Happiest card in the deck, you guys. So things look amazing. This is co-creation. This is family. This is happiness. This is optimism. I mean, Sagittarius is known for your sunny optimism. So this is coming back. And this is just being rewarded, stepping out of the shadow. Some of you might have been going through a dark night of the soul, and you see that, the light at the end of the tunnel. So my Saggies, I love you. I'm walking here with you. This is such a beautiful reading. So let's go ahead and pull some energy oracles for you guys. To get some additional messages for Sagittarius from June 5th to July 5th. All right, Angel of Love. Yeah, 49 breaking down to a 4. Again, about stability. This is self-love. For some of you, this has to do with a romantic relationship. For others, it's just sitting in that unconditional love that you need in order to make everything come true, to manifest what it is you want, what it is you need, okay, and really fill up any of the gaps or the spaces where you might be lacking. All right, door to personal healing and happiness. So 34 breaks down to a 7. So we get, we have the 7 of Pentacles sort of coming out twice here. But this is beautiful. 77. Well, we have the 7 of Pentacles only once, sorry. But we do have, the 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, breaking down to a 7. We have another 7. So remember that 7s, you guys, are the path of the mystic. They represent spirit work, spiritual leadership, truth, and purification of the ego. So that might be also what's going on here with that release, that Capricorn release that we're seeing with that 4 of Pentacles. And you get that. This is going to bring you on, it's opening up the door to personal healing and happiness. For some of you, this might be a person who's coming in to really sort of pull you into or start this journey or trigger you into taking this, taking this journey. And then you get Indecision. This is similar to the 8 of Cups energy, but I do see this person, being at a crossroads. And I think, I think that's why we get all of this. Whatever you were trying to manifest, you weren't quite able to manifest. And look what's coming beneath that. We get the 7 of Wands, which is strife, but like rising above it. And Spirit wants you to know the choice is yours, no matter how much injustice is around you or how unfair you feel like things are. It's just a reminder that things will end up being balanced in the end, okay? And that there is karmic justice. But I think right now it's about this introspection and trying to decide, where you take this. Where you go, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, your spiritual journey, maybe it's an investment. Investments can be in time, energy, love, money, or resources. All right, and then we get number 10, we do get a storm warning. So again, this storm is still kind of far off. I do feel like it's linked to this Knight of Swords energy. That energy is around you. Look at that, Healer of Ages. Lovely. Sag, you guys are going through some major healing here. But I do feel like this storm warning is linked to that Knight of Swords in reverse. And again, this is something that it could be internally, this sort of chaos, a little bit of the anxiety getting pulled into the whirlwind of if you feel yourself being really affected by world events, the violence, the sickness, we're going through a major transition. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. And so we're seeing this backlash. We have this heightened sense of polarity throughout the world, the haves and the have-nots, the healthy versus the unhealthy, governments versus the people, so we're seeing it left and right. So you might be feeling a little bit of this, of this energy. And it's really linked to that Knight of Swords energy. And so Spirit's saying, focus. You know, you're a nurturer, you're a healer. Heal yourself first. You know, get yourself to safety. Stay out of this whirlwind, okay, until you feel ready, okay? And you know, that may be never, okay, but really making sure that you are making yourself a priority, Sagittarius, you know, you and yours. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some animal spirit cards for you. Additional messages for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, and you get Moth Spirit, surrender now. Yeah, awesome. So I think this is just this is the energy you're in right now with that Four of Pentacles, that this change, this transition is coming. Doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. Everybody is in this together. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're the president. It doesn't matter if you're, if you're a plumber. It doesn't matter if you're in Asia or if you're here in the United States. Like, all this transition is inevitable, and so it's really the importance of stepping into the flow. Don't resist the change. Okay, don't resist. And if you find yourself holding on too much to the previous, and remember, we're moving from the age of Capricorn into the age of Aquarius, and this is the card of Capricorn, releasing your attachment to previous ways, okay, to, you know, the old way, to the hierarchy, to the patriarchy, you know, you name it. All right, it's going to look different for, you know, it doesn't have to be on a global scale either. It could be, you know, the way your life used to be before all of this, you know, where it was like, get in your car, drive to work, stay there 8 hours, come back, you know, go for a run, you know, whatever your routine is, like how much that has changed. And the need to sort of, in order to survive, you need to be able to be pliable and to be able to, you know, to go with the flow. All right, and then you get Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Lovely 31 breaking down to another 4. So again, beautiful energy. Just reiterating, it's time to let go. At the bottom of the deck, you get Give with Gratitude and Grace. Yep. So again, card about giving, about charity, but making sure that you're okay to do that first and foremost. Wow, what a really nice reading, Sag. I mean, don't forget that you guys get the Sun card coming out as your final card. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, and you get quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Yeah, that's really nice energy, you guys, because it's everything I was talking about. This change, this transition is going to be difficult, not only for you, not only for Sagittarius, but for every sign and for every human being on the planet and animal. Everything, every living thing is going through a massive change and a massive shift, okay? And so this Knight of Swords energy and this storm warning is like, really, if you need to pull back, Sag, pull back, take care of you. Make sure you're taking that time, you know, for your daily practice, for your prayers, for your meditation, for exercise, whatever keeps you sane, whatever keeps you balanced, okay? Because you're going to want to have this, you're going to want to give, you're going to want to take care of others, but you must take care of yourselves first. Okay, but your outcome energy is the Sun, happiest card in the deck. So please don't forget that. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. You know, you might feel like things aren't going your way. Things have been imbalanced, but I see you guys rising above it all, coming out on top. Absolutely. So thank you guys for listening. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.